Jared Fogle, the now former Subway sandwich pitchman, has negotiated a plea deal on child pornography charges, which, if approved by the court, will score him between 5 and 12 years in prison. As you may recall, back on July 10th, we covered the raid on Fogle's house in Zionsville, Indiana, in which computers and other property were seized. Subway has gumpishly tweeted, "We no longer have a relationship with Jared and have no further comment." The Twitterverse was predictably unsympathetic. A scroll down Subway's Twitter page shows its primary concern appears to be shilling Lay's potato chips, which is where my head first goes when I think of eating fresh. The Coca-Cola Company, whom, as we learned in the 1964 Kubrick masterpiece, Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb, You Don't Want to Cheese Off, has formed a sort of public health consortium to promote the idea that the key to ending obesity isn't so much cutting down on high-calorie snacks, it's making sure that you burn the calories that you take in. Well, yes, but given that many people are, or at least feel, trapped in sedentary life situations, doesn't it seem that tailoring your caloric intake to your activity level makes more sense than punching holes in your already busy and difficult to schedule life to burn off that 600 calories of Coke you drank at work? Nah. If you're considering stealing something, say, a dildo, Christopher Hucko of Orland Park, Illinois, may have some lessons for you as a result of his experience at his local Lover's Lane store. An employee of the store had observed Hucko putting merchandise in his pants and then called the police. Police arrived and waited outside the store, waiting for Hucko to leave the store, of course, completing the theft. The officers apprehended him and the teachable moment began. First, if you're going to try to steal something, you're not helping your case at all if you're completely obvious in the way that you take and or hide what you're trying to steal. Second, if you're confronted by police and asked, for example, what you've got stuffed in your pants, my penis is almost certainly not the answer they're looking for. If you are picked up for theft or shoplifting, having a pocket full of weed and a bowl in your possession will likely not induce the police to take pity on you. Third, if you've already established yourself as a less than successful criminal, that is to say, if you have any kind of arrest record, the police will find this out, and you will probably not be getting off with a warning. Fourth, if you have any forms to sign while you're being booked, because, if you haven't learned lessons 1 through 3, you will be booked. Signing the forms, "Obama is a criminal," is probably not going to bring you any sympathy with your case when it comes to trial. And speaking of trials, the Dhaka Tribune is reporting that the Inspector General of Police, or IGP, has floated a not-too-subtle reminder to free thinkers that hurting one's religious sentiments is a crime punishable by up to 14 years in prison. This reminder came in the wake of the murder of blogger Niladri Chatterjee Niloy. Niloy had posted on Facebook shortly before he was murdered that he had attempted to engage the police to protect him from people he suspected were following him. The message appears to be a little mixed and confusing, because in the same press conference wherein the dire warning of prison time for hurting people's religious feelings was delivered, the IGP stated, "If any blogger or freethinker suffers from such a threat, he can contact the local police or DB police in Dhaka. Police will ensure his security." And that anyone who's had their feelings hurt can contact the police and file a case. So, what if I've written a blog that hurts my own feelings and I want to file a case against myself, but then I feel threatened by myself and need protection. Can I then contact the DB police and arrange protection? Can they figure that mess out?